Funding for this program is provided in part by the New York State Education Department.
I tend to wear different clothing and pieces of jewelry that will open up a conversation. Suicide awareness colors are turquoise and purple. You know, I had this ring made in his honor. Christopher had a lot of friends, and he would do anything for anybody. I found out after his passing, one of my girlfriends came to me and told me that he had literally saved her daughter from taking her life, and he had saved another friend from taking his. When it happened and I found him, I just, you know, a mother, something I'll never get over. Christopher had put many posts out on Facebook on like Mental Health Awareness Day, wanting to reach out. You know, if you want to reach out or you ever need someone to talk to you, I'm here. But if you really read it, it was almost like you could turn it around that he was actually asking for help and nobody really saw it. Not Chris. Can't be. It's not true. You know, he was so happy all the time, where I think a lot of us hide a lot behind a smile, and people really don't know what other people are going through.
I fought that myself for a really long time. Right after I came home from the hospital the second time, I didn't want anybody to know about it. And it was almost like we didn't talk about it. And I found over the years that it doesn't get any better if I do that. And if we talk about it, we can deal with it. And it's not something to be ashamed of, because I'm not ashamed of it at all. It's a part of my story. And my story, I think, has been something for somebody else to hear that might give them hope to say, you know, I've struggled too, but yet I got through it, and so can you.
Open communication and honest communication is crucial for mental health. That when you hide your struggles, it could be really detrimental, and that talking about them could be a crucial step into healing. And that also that no one is immune. Mental health and suicide affects everyone, no matter your background, your age, or circumstances.
I think it's horribly sad to think about somebody suffering that badly and not talking to somebody about it. And I think about the people's pain that they would experience around that person that didn't get the opportunity to express their love for that person, or how heartbroken they might be if they didn't know. So I feel like always tell people when you're in pain. Of course, you don't have to tell everybody, but tell the right people who you feel that you trust and are going to help you, that you need help, that you're so down and so depressed and so distraught that you are actually thinking about this sort of act.
The 988 number is actually answered for our area by Tompkins County, and you're going to get a trained professional on the other end that will talk to you about what's going on and see where they can help and support you as well. You literally just talk about what's going on. You can be a person that's worried about someone. It does not have to be an immediate suicide crisis. You could be having a mental health challenge. You could be having a substance use challenge. You could be worried about someone with any of these as well. It shouldn't be shameful, and it should be seen as a sign of strength to be able to reach out.
I think they're stronger than your average person to admit that they need help. It's okay to ask for help. I never thought that it would end, his story would end. But a lot of people carry on his memory, and it helps a little bit. The biggest things that helped me survive this were the love of a lot of his friends that he had, having my daughter and my other son, my grandbabies. When I'm not having a good day, I go see my grandbabies and the whole world goes away. I do like gardening, landscaping, so I'll get into a deep, heavy project in the yard where I just need a whole day of, that garden therapy. I do some volunteer work. Christopher had a lot of friends that struggled with substance use. So I volunteer with Truth Farm, and it's PHARM, like pharmaceutical. And in his honor, to help others with addiction. The biggest thing I want people to take away is to be kind to others. And if you see someone that you think needs someone to talk to, if you have any question in your mind at all, wondering how someone's doing, reach out. Just one person reaching out means a lot.